Добрый день! With this episode, we will continue our study of the tips that make understanding Russian native speakers easier. My name is Anna Skliarova, I'm Russian, and I teach languages. You have already learned how to read the Cyrillic alphabet. Do you remember the way you read the letter O? Sometimes you pronounce it O, and sometimes it becomes I. What does the word обедать mean? To have lunch. How do you say it? Обедать. At the beginning of this word, there is the letter O, but as the strength of the voice, that is the stress, is not with this letter O is pronounced R. Обедать. As you have noticed, the letter R is always pronounced R. It's the O that we need to pay attention to. If it's strong, you say O when you see it. If it's weak, you say R. It all depends on the stress. How do you understand сколько? How much or how many? What's the Russian for how many? Сколько. How do you pronounce the two letters O? The first one is stressed. We see the mark signed over it so that we know that it's strong, and we say O. Then there's the second O that naturally is without the stress, so it's weak, and we pronounce it R. Сколько. Great. You're going to learn a curious thing about the Russian sound O in this lesson. When it's strong, with the stress signed over it, we say it rather deep in the throat. O. O. Сколько. If we use the linguistical terminology, we call it a close mid back vowel. It's a back vowel because you pronounce it in the back part of your mouth. It's a close mid vowel because your mouth is rather closed with your tongue high. O. Сколько. If you compare it to the English short sound O, it's different. The English equivalent is an open mid-back vowel, O. When you say the English O, your tongue is not that high, it's in a lower position, O. So let's remember that the Russian sound O is rather closed. Here are some examples that include both Russian cities and famous people. Notice the way I pronounce the letter O. Новгород, Томск, Воронеж, Иван Грозный, Петр Чайковский. Very good. As you see, you can never understand if the A that you hear is the letter A or the letter O in the orthography. All you need to reduce your mistakes is developing your linguistic intuition. For this purpose, try to read and to listen a bit more, a little bit day by day. Let's begin right now. Try to pronounce these famous words: writers, painters, composers, cities and rivers, the way a Russian native speaker would say them, and I will help you. Try. The first one is Лев, Толстой, Волга, Карл, Брюллов, Владивосток, Тамбов, Дмитрий, Шостакович, Псков, Обь, Николай, Гоголь, Сочи, Иван, Айвазовский, Вологда, Виктор, Васнецов. I'm glad you have managed to learn another important piece of information about the Russian pronunciation. The better you learn to understand it right now, the more you are going to succeed in your conversations with Russian-speaking people. Subscribe to this channel and hit the bell choosing the All the Notifications line. See you in my next lessons. Пока! До свидания!